Good afternoon. This is All India Radio, and I'm Meenuti Chatterjee with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoists national flag at Red Fort to celebrate 75th anniversary of Azad Hind government. Says anyone challenging sovereignty of the country will get befitting reply. Prime Minister dedicates National Police Memorial to the nation. 3 terrorists killed and 2 army personnel injured in encounter at Laru of Kulgam district in Jammu and Kashmir. Sessions courts in states and union territories to act as special courts for hearing Benami transaction cases. In Britain, lakhs of protesters seek a referendum on the final Brexit deal. And in sports, India win toss and elect to field against West Indies in the first ODI cricket of 5-match series at Guwahati. Saina Nehwal to face Tai Tzu Ying of Taiwan in women's singles final of Denmark Open badminton today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hoisted the national flag and unveiled the plaque to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the formation of Azad Hind government at Red Fort in Delhi. The commemoration of this significant historical event also had the presence of INA veteran Lalti Ram, nephew of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandra Kumar Bose, Culture Minister Mahesh Sharma and Brigadier R.S. Chikara, among others. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister said the Azad Hind government was not just a name, but under the leadership of Netaji, schemes related to every sector were created by this government. He said this government had its own bank, its currency, its postage stamp, and also intelligence system. Mr. Modi said Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose had only one purpose, the independence of India.
आजाद हिंद सरकार के पहले प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में शपथ लेते हुए नेताजी ने ऐलान किया था कि इसी लाल किले पर एक दिन पूरी शान से तिरंगा लहराया जाएगा। आजाद हिंद सरकार अखंड भारत की सरकार थी, अविभाजित भारत की सरकार थी। मैं देशवासियों को आजाद हिंद सरकार के 75 वर्ष होने पर बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
Mr. Modi said India has gone a step ahead, but it is yet to reach new heights. He added that to achieve this goal, 130 crore people of India are moving forward today with resolve of New India, which was also conceived by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He said if the country had the guidance of personalities like Subhash Babu, Sardar Patel in the decades after independence, the conditions would have been very different. Mr. Modi said the country's military strength has always been for self-defense and will remain even further. But if anyone challenges India's sovereignty, will get a befitting reply.
जोश, जुनून और जज्बा ये तो हमारी सैन्य परंपरा का हिस्सा रहा ही है। अब तकनीक और आधुनिक हथियारी शक्ति भी उसके साथ जोड़ी जा रही। हमारी सैन्य ताकत हमेशा आत्मरक्षा के लिए ही रही है और आगे भी रहेगी। हमें कभी किसी दूसरे की भूमि का लालच नहीं रहा। हमारा सदियों से इतिहास, लेकिन भारत की संप्रभुता के लिए जो भी चुनौती बनेगा, उसको 2 गुनी ताकत से जवाब मिलेगा।
The Azad Hind government, founded on 21st October 1943, was inspired by Subhash Chandra Bose, who was the leader of Azad Hind government and also the head of state of this provisional Indian government in exile. Prime Minister dedicated the National Police Memorial to the nation in New Delhi this morning on the occasion of Police Commemoration Day. The memorial has been built in recognition of the supreme sacrifice made by police personnel since independence. Mr. Modi also laid a wreath at the memorial in respect and memory of the police martyrs. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said the alert police forces have foiled the designs of those who were trying to disturb the nation and were hatching conspiracy to create an atmosphere of fear and insecurity.
ये आप सभी की सजगता का ही परिणाम है कि देश को अशांत करने वाले तत्वों को निराशा हाथ लगती है। देश में डर और असुरक्षा का माहौल पैदा करने की अनेक साजिशों को आप नाकाम किया। ऐसी साजिशें जिनकी जानकारी भी बाहर नहीं आ पाती, ऐसी दिलेरी जिस पर सार्वजनिक तौर पर कभी आपको प्रशंसा तक नहीं मिलती। शांति से गुजरने वाला देश का प्रत्येक पल, देशवासियों का प्रत्येक पल आपके इसी कर्तव्य भाव, सेवा भाव से ही संभव है।
Mr. Modi said, "It is the day to remember every Jawan who maintains law and peace in Jammu and Kashmir and fights against terrorism, and also Jawans on duty in Naxal-affected areas."
अगर आज नक्सल प्रभावित जिलों की संख्या कम हो रही है, उन इलाकों के ज्यादा नौजवान मुख्य धारा से जुड़ रहे हैं, तो इसमें आपके प्रयासों भी बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है। नॉर्थ ईस्ट में डटे हमारे साथियों का शौर्य और बलिदान भी अब शांति के रूप में हम अनुभव कर रहे हैं। शांति और समृद्धि का प्रतीक बन रहे हमारे उत्तर पूर्व के विकास में आपका भी योगदान है।
The Prime Minister announced an annual award in the name of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose for police and paramilitary forces for commendable contributions in disaster relief. Taking a swipe at the opposition, Mr. Modi asked, why did it take 70 years after independence to get the memorial into reality? The memorial has been erected on 6.12 acres of land in Chanakapuri at the northern end of Shantipat. The Prime Minister also dedicated a police museum to the nation on the occasion. Home Minister Rajnath Singh, veteran leader Lant Krishna Advani, Ministers of State for Home Kiran Rijiju and Hansraj Ahir, Home Secretary Rajiv Gauba, heads of all the central paramilitary forces also paid homage to martyrs. Director Intelligence Bureau Rajiv Jain read out the names of all police personnel who laid down their lives in the line of duty this year. The Police Commemoration Day is observed on this day every year in memory of the policemen martyred at Hot Springs in Ladakh by Chinese troops on the 21st of October 1959. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Laru at Kulbam district this morning. Talking to AIR, Director General of Police Dilbag Singh said that the encounter is over and searches at the encounter site are continuing.
ये स्पेसिफिक इत्तला के मुताबिक कार्रवाई करी गई थी। कुलगाम के करीब में गांव लारनू है, जहां पर मिलिटेंट्स के प्रेजेंट होने की खबर मिली थी। उसको इमीडिएटली पुलिस अलॉन्ग विद सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस उस एरिया का कॉर्डन किया और वहां एनकाउंटर शुरू हुआ। इसमें 3 लोग मारे गए हैं, तीनों जैश ए मोहम्मद से संबंध रखते हैं और तीनों का अभी तक जो पहचान आ रही है वो लोकल आ रही है।
2 army personnel were also injured in the initial fire by terrorists when a cordon and search operation was launched in the area. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. The Centre has issued notification that Sessions Court in 34 states and union territories will act as special courts for trial of offences under the Benami transaction law. Benami transaction refers to transactions made in a fictitious name or the owner is not aware of the ownership of the property or the person paying for the property is not traceable. The notification by the Finance Ministry said the special courts were notified after consultation with Chief Justices of High Courts under the Prohibition of Benami Property Transactions Act 1988 for the trial of offences punishable under the provision of the Act. In the case of National Capital Territory of Delhi, courts of additional sessions judge in each district have been designated as special court. Government has said that nearly 1 lakh patients have received medical benefits for serious illnesses in hospitals across the country under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana in less than a month. Health Minister J.P. Nadda said that a 46-year-old from Madhya Pradesh admitted in Rewa has become the 100,000th beneficiary under Ayushman Bharat PMJAY. In a series of tweets, Mr. Nadda said that the patient is undergoing posterior cervical fusion with implant, a neurosurgical treatment costing 50,000 rupees at Vindhya Hospital and Research Centre. The minister prayed for his speedy recovery. He also expressed gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his visionary leadership. Mr. Nadda further stated that the PMJAY has lifted the burden of hospitalization expenses off the poor man's head by providing range of free medical treatments from laparoscopy to brain tumor removal, costing 30,000 rupees to 5 lakh rupees. He added that Prime Minister Modi had emphasized that to ensure optimal access to healthcare and health outcomes, the foundation of a large indigenous healthcare infrastructure is being built. The Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme of central government has generated a movement in the northeastern state of Nagaland. The scheme aims to celebrate the girl child, ensure her protection, and enable her education and her participation in the society. In Nagaland, Longleng district has been identified as one of the gender-critical districts, with a female ratio of 885. With the launch of the scheme in the district in 2015, many families were taught the importance of the girl child. Here is a ground report from Kohima correspondent.
After being identified as gender-critical district, the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign, which was launched in 2015 in Longleng district, has proven beneficial for many families as they were taught on the importance of girl child and its education. Several awareness and sensitization programs were organized in villages, schools and colleges. Mrs. Kupnu from Tangha village shared her experience on what she learned from the awareness campaign.
From the BBBP training, I came to learn about that there is no difference between a girl child and a boy child. Girl and boy child should be equal. Even in properties, it should be equally shared between the girl and the boy child. Nowadays, whatever a boy can do, a girl child can do it.
The successful implementation of Beti Bachao in Nagaland would not only elevate the status of the girl child in the state, but would also become an example of resilient and concrete triumph. As for New Area News, Kohima.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu returned home this morning after concluding his two-day visit to Belgium. Mr. Naidu led the Indian delegation at the 12th Asia-Europe meeting, ASEM, summit, held on Thursday and Friday in the Belgian capital Brussels. The summit brought together heads of state or government of 30 European and 21 Asian countries, besides top representatives of the European Union and Secretary General of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. In Britain, protesters seeking a referendum on the final Brexit deal attended a rally which organisers say was the biggest demonstration of its kind. Young voters led the People's Vote March to London's Parliament Square, which supporters say attracted nearly 7 lakh protesters. It also had support from a number of MPs who want a fresh vote. This is something which has already been ruled out by Prime Minister Theresa May. The Metropolitan Police says it was not able to estimate the size of the crowd. We have a desk report.
Protesters waving placards such as Brewers, Exit This Brexit and We Want EU and shouting anti-Brexit slogans marched through central London to gather at the Parliament Square for a rally. Around 150 busloads of people from across the UK reportedly came for the rally. The march comes as the Brexit negotiations hit a major hurdle earlier this week, with the British Premier indicating that the post-Brexit transition period may have to be extended to achieve a deal with the European Union. Issues such as keeping an open border between non-member UK territory Northern Ireland and EU member state Ireland are yet to be resolved. The UK is scheduled to formally leave the EU in March next year. Tripti Srivastav, News Desk.
Ace Indian shuttler Saina Nehwal will face top-seeded Tai Tzu Ying of Taiwan in the women's singles final of Denmark Open badminton tournament today. In cricket, West Indies were 58 for the loss of 1 wicket against India in the first one-day international of the 5-match series when reports last came in. And now, before we close, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoists national flag at Red Fort to celebrate 75th anniversary of Azad Hind government, says anyone challenging sovereignty of the country will get befitting reply. Prime Minister dedicates National Police Memorial to the nation. 3 terrorists killed and 2 army personnel injured in encounter at Laru of Kulgam district in Jammu and Kashmir. Sessions courts in states and union territories to act as special courts for hearing Benami transaction cases. In Britain, lakhs of protesters seek a referendum on the final Brexit deal. And in sports, India win toss and elect to field against West Indies in the first ODI cricket of 5-match series at Guwahati. And with that, we end the Midday News.